Good morning, children. Welcome back to online class. I am Mrs. Kala. I am going to teach physical science for you. So in this video, we are going to discuss is a continuation of pressure exerted by liquids. So which instrument is used to measure the pressure? Manometer. So in this session, we are going to discuss pressure exerted by a liquid on the base of a container. It depends upon the height of the liquid column. See this activity also. Take a glass tube, is open at both ends. Fix a rubber balloon at the lower end of the tube. Put some water into the tube and observe the balloon. Now pour some more water into the balloon and again observe the balloon. So what we are going to do? Let us consider as a glass tube. Both the ends are open, is needed. And fix one rubber balloon at the lower end. And we got to fill some water. And again we got to pour some water into the balloon. More water into the balloon. And again observe the balloon. So what happens? The balloon starts bulging outwards. And the bulge increases with an increase in the height of the water column. And the pressure exerted by the liquid at the bottom of the container, it depends on the height of the liquid column in it. So what is the reason? The balloon bulge in the outwards, the pressure is exerted by the liquid at the bottom of the container. Here the height of the liquid column is increases, the bulge of the balloon also is increases. This is the pressure exerted by the liquid. And also we have discussed the atmospheric pressure is measured in terms of height of the mercury column in a barometer is needed. So next we are going to move. Liquids exert the same pressure in all the directions at a given depth. So let us consider plastic bottle. Punch 5 holes on its sides at the same height from its base. See here also 5 holes and also it's the same height is needed. And pour some water into it and let it flow through the holes. Observe the flow of the water. The water comes out from all the holes with the same force and falls on the ground at the same distance from the bottle. What is the reason? The liquid exerts the same pressure in all directions at a given depth in their container. So the depth is taken as what? The same depth only is needed, because the equal places only we put what? The holes. So the pressure is exerted and the liquid exerts the same pressure in all the directions. That's why the water comes out and falls on the ground in the same distance from the bottle. So the liquids exert the same pressure in all directions at a given depth in their container. So next we have to move on to the one more example. The liquid pressure varies with depth. The liquid pressure varies with what? Depth. So let us consider as a plastic bottle and punch 3 holes on its side in the same direction but at different heights. Now pour some water into it and let it flow through the holes. Observe the flow of water. So let us consider what a plastic bottle, and afterwards we got to punch 3 holes at the different heights, and afterwards we got to fill some water, and the water it flow through the holes. So what is the inference here? The water comes out from all the holes with a different force and falls on the table at points that are at the variable distances, because we are not maintain the equal distances. It's a different heights only we punch the holes. That's why it gives us a different distances. Water from the lowest hole comes out with the greatest force and falls at a point that is the maximum distance from the bottle. And water from the topmost hole comes out with the least force and falls at the point, this is the minimum distance from the bottle. That is only the diagram is given strongest jet and weakest jet. So the strongest jet only is covers the maximum distance, and weakest jet is nothing but what? This is given us here what? The smallest force, that is the least force, and falls the point, and it gives us a minimum distance from the bottle. What is the reason? This activity confirms that the pressure in a liquid varies with the depth of point of the observations. Here the depth is increases, automatically what? The pressure in the liquid also is increases. This is the reason for this. So the liquid pressure varies with the depth. So in this video, what and all we discussed more? First we discussed the pressure exerted by liquid on the base of the container. It depends upon the height of the liquid column. The height will be increases, it changes the pressure. And second we discussed the liquids exert the same pressure in all the directions at a given depth. So the height will be taken as what? The same point. And third we discussed the liquid pressure varies with the depth. So I hope students you understand what and all we discussed in this video. So we will meet on the next video. Thank you children.